Okay, here we go with Paperback Publishing. And you can see why you should do this. Why not have a paperback? Makes your ebook look better. You might make some money, and everything gets filled in for you. So the title, the subtitle, the edition number, the series, the author name, the description, everything gets filled in for you. And here's a new prompt. You've got to answer this. No, this book is not inappropriate for children under 18. So you can see page 1 was done for us. Assign a free ISBN from KDP. I will do that because paperback books need an ISBN. Ebooks do not. Publication date will be when this goes live. I like the defaults for the paper layout. And now it wants you to upload, because you might have a different manuscript and book cover. Now, in my case, I do not. I formatted the manuscript to go both ways, either ebook or paperback. And I'm now going to go to Not Long After Midnight and get the traditional doc. Now, the paperback book cover is a little bit different because what I like to do is run the cover creator. Because remember, I created an ebook book cover. It's only got the cover, not the spine or the back cover. So I'm going to let the cover creator create the spine and the back cover for me, and I'm going to use my cover for the front cover. So I go ahead and I skip this step. And then I pick this one in the upper left-hand corner. Notice it does the back and the spine for me, and it gives me an option to upload a book cover. Then I click on the book cover. I say upload from my computer. And I believe, oh, there it is, Not Long After Midnight. It's not a very nice cover, but we'll use this. Oh, it's all right, I guess. Now what we want to do is we want to get everything to come in between these red lines. So what you do is you click on the book and you get these positioning things. So pull it in within the red lines and then center it. There we go. And I like to use black for everything else, Not Long After Midnight. So that was done. This is now inside. Let's go here, and I'm going to upload from my computer a picture of me. Let's go to pictures. Brian's stuff. And then I put in my description. This is all stuff you should have ready already. So this is the description of me. This is the book description. So I just cut and paste that from a Word document or something. Book description. And there we go. Once I've supplied the cover, book description, the title, and my picture of my face, I'm done. So I say save, and it says I'm ready to preview because I've supplied everything. And you got to preview to get out of here, even though the preview looks pretty much like the editing view. There we go. So that's the cover. It looks great. So let's say save and submit. Now the other preview that you're going to have to do is now it has the interior content and it has the book cover. So now you got to preview the whole thing put together. So here's Launch Previewer. And it won't let you go past this step until you do this. It says you look like you have changes. Preview the above changes before continuing. So to get the continue to work, I have to preview again, and this time the whole document. Now this takes a really long time. I'm definitely going to have to cut this out because it goes and it checks the file. It does all these checks. You know, it's checking for pagination, checking for trim and margins. It does all these checks to make sure your paperback is pretty good, and then you get to look at it. Okay, and it's done doing all of its checks. It took about 5-7 minutes or so, and then it shows you the front cover, front and back cover, and 2 pages at a time you get to see what your book is going to look like. Now, what you basically want to do is make sure nothing goes outside this gray dashed line. If it does, you've got an error. And also over here on the left, it will tell you of any errors that it found, and it will put a little mark, a little bang on the page. Now, once again, you should go through all of this and make sure that it all looks good. This is much faster because you're viewing 2 pages at a time. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say approve. And now that the manuscript has been approved, you can continue on to the next page. So we will save and continue. Here's my printing cost, $2.15. Interesting. Oh yeah, and this is a 6x9 book too, by the way. I went with the default, and that's what we formatted for, is 6x9. Once again, we're all territories. And my pricing. Now, there's two strategies here. One is price your paper book high so that it looks really marked down when it's crossed out, the paperback price and your ebook price is displayed, like you get a really big markdown, or price your paperback low and hope you sell some. Now, low to me is $5.99 and high is $7.99. We're going to make this a $5.99 book. And once you type that in, it comes over here and it calculates and tells you how much you're going to make. I always like expanded distribution. Let's get a little extra money. We're only getting 40%, but what the hey, we'll go for it. And when I say publish my paperback is then sent for review, and I'm not going to do that because I don't want to send two books up, but that's how to publish a paperback.